This will be a two-part video. The first part is above the rail, looking at Pennsylvania Railroad number 1187 steam engine, built in Altoona. Let me get around here and see what year it was built. I hope you can read it. It looks like 1888 or 1889 builder's plate. So let me get around some of this stuff here at the Strasburg Railroad Museum, Pennsylvania. So you can see the knuckle coupler on the front, what we call a cow catcher, the smoke box, the pistons. I'm going to go down there in a couple of minutes. So back to the pistons, and 4 axles or 8 driving wheels. And looking at the smokestack, it's probably a coal burner, not a wood burner. I'm only guessing. And looking at the tinder, I don't know, it might be a wood burner. So if you guys will hold on, I'm going to hold on to the handrail and walk on down the steps, and hopefully nothing exciting happens to me. So we'll start from the tinder, and then we'll go forward from there. So I'm assuming that's a brake right there, also there, and you may not see it, but that's a wooden beam. That's, well, it could be a cast iron beam. I don't know what this piece is here. Let me walk forward. That must be linkage for the brakes. You can see the wheels and the axle here. And now we're transitioning from the tinder, which is directly over my head, to the actual steam engine. And then that's the coupler or the drawbar to connect the tinder to the engine. Got safety chains just like we have on our boat trailers down in Florida. Air hoses, water hoses. And this is the ash pan. So when you burn all of that coal, you've got all that soot or ash, and you've got to dump the ash pan. And of course have ash pits on the railroad where you can dump that and clean. And here we've got some brake shoes. See the brake shoes right there. The big wheels. Then we've got a connecting rod right here on the inside. Both of them on the inside. And that runs some of the valves on the outside, connected to the pistons that actually push the wheels, like pistons in a car, pistons on a steam engine. And then we're coming up to the front. There's the big cylinder, the piston housing. And then this is the pilot wheels. There's the pilot wheels, just one pair. Another piston, drive wheels, and the sand hose to sand the wheels to get better traction in the rain or the ice, or just on a cold day when all of the iron is cold and slippery. Now you can see the boiler up there at the top. And then there's the firebox right there, the firebox, and the ash pan. So let me show you the brakes on this side, and then I will attempt to walk back upstairs. Might be easier to walk back upstairs. There we go. No big deal. So you can see the drive wheels again. 1, 2, 3, 4 axles, or 8 drive wheels. There's the pistons and the push rods. And back up to the firebox, smoke box here, Altoona. And this is Pennsylvania Railroad trustee number 1187. You see that on smoke box on front and up on the headlight box. And let me finish it off by looking at this, which is talking about these wheels. There we go, no glare. Talking about these wheels, you can stop it and read it if you want, or I'll just go on. This wheel set was discovered long after the flood in Johnstown. Captain Chris recording from Pennsylvania Railroad, Strasburg, PA. Bye.